Bohn here in New York with Sean Brady, who is a little less than a month away from the long-awaited return against Kelvin Gastelum. Man, it's nearing the end of camp here. Just kind of tell us how you're feeling at this stage of the preparation.
I'm good, man. We got about 3 weeks left. It's been a long time. Obviously, my last fight was Belal. I've had multiple fights scheduled since then. I was supposed to fight Jack in July. I'm just happy to be at this point, tailing towards the end, getting ready to do a weight cut and finally get back in and fight.
Is this where things you kind of start to get nervous? Because this is the area where weird things start to happen usually?
Yeah, my wife's a nurse, and she has these crazy wipes for me she's like, I gotta be like the bubble boy for the next 3 weeks. Just take care of myself as much as I can, stay as healthy as possible, and just get to the fight December 2nd because it's been a long road, and I just want to get back in and fight.
Yeah, what's kind of been the mental process you've had to go through over these months, especially with the fights falling out and just delay?
Yeah, it's been tough. Like I said, fallouts, injuries, but I'm just staying the course. I was 15-0. I lost one fight. I know what I'm destined to do. I'm going to be a world champion, and I just got to stay that course and just take it one fight at a time.
What was the biggest lesson to you from the loss? I mean, you'd never experienced anything like that before. I'm sure you've lost at other things in life, but to have it in MMA, how did you digest that?
That the world's not going to end when you lose. I had this thing in my mind that the world was going to be over if I lost my undefeated record, and that it's not that serious. Fighting's a huge part of my life, but anybody can lose when you're fighting the best guys in the world, especially, and that I just got to believe in myself more. I kind of didn't believe in all my skills that night. I kind of had a little mental lapse, but that would never happen again. And I've learned a lot. I've learned more from that loss than I did all of my wins. So it was very, very good for me. And I'm just happy I'm honestly happy it happened.
Yeah, and I'm sure, the internet trolls might not agree, but it's not like you lost to a bum there, right? Belal Muhammad is obviously very good. We see where he's at, so I'm sure when you put it in context, it makes it easier too.
Yeah, and like I said, man, I think if I fight Belal 10 times, he beat me that one, I'd beat him the other 9, but I'm super happy for him to see where he's at, and hopefully he'll keep winning, I'll keep winning, and we'll get to do it again.
And so what did you think of Kelvin? I mean, obviously he was 185 for a long time. He was welterweight before that, had his struggles. We all know why he ultimately moved up. When you got his name, were you thinking oh, this is a bit of a surprise because he wasn't in our division currently?
Yeah, I mean, it was going to be me and Vicente Luque. Me and him were DMing each other. He's super cool, and we were agreed to do it, and then they came to me with Kelvin. I'm like, all right, he used to fight at 170. He's fought for the title at 185. He's had great fights. He's had main events. He's been at the top of the sport for a very long time. I'm excited to fight him. I'm hoping that his weight cut goes smooth and that everything goes well. But we'll see about all that. But he's a great fighter, and I'm excited to just get in there and compete against him.
When you watch tape and prepare, do you even look at any of the past 170, or is that too far back at this point?
No, it's not too far back. Kelvin hasn't I feel like he's stayed kind of consistent in his game throughout his career. He's very tough. He's got heavy hands, he's got fast hands, and he's got good wrestling. But I don't see where he's gotten too much better or too much worse. He's kind of just stayed good his entire career. And trust me, I've watched all of his fights, so I've seen a lot.
Yeah, so what do you expect from him, right? Because he's obviously fought some of the best. I mean, one of the most decorated resumes, even though there's a lot of losses potentially on there, but he has the experience, he has the know-how. So how do you prepare for a guy like that? I
think he thinks he's going to come in and walk forward and hit me, and that I'm not going to like it, and I'm going to quit because of my last fight. But it ain't going to be like that. I think it's going to be a hard fight. I'm just excited to test him on the feet, test him on the ground, and just have a full fight, and just see where I can beat him at. I know there's a lot of spots I feel like I excel and where he doesn't, so it's going to be interesting to see how we stack up.
Yeah, and a win here, how does that set you up for 2024? Ideally, you win this. What do you think the next year looks like for you?
Man, I just want to compete. I just want to get back. I just want to fight Kelvin December, and then I want to be active. I'm young. I'm healthy right now, and if I'm healthy, nobody in the world can beat me. If I'm healthy physically and mentally, no one's beating me, and that's where I'm at right now, and that's where I plan on being in 2024.
And you fight a couple weeks before the welterweight title fight between Leon and Colby. How do you think that goes down? Give us your kind of breakdown and prediction.
I think it's going to be a really good fight. I think Colby might be able to pull it out, though. I know a lot of people talk shit on Colby, but he is a very good fighter. very good conditioning. He comes forward. I think he's going to be able to get the takedowns and win a decision.
Do you think that's, what do you think a Colby Covington title reign looks like in this division? Is it going to be tricky for guys to lock in defenses? Are you expecting drama, delays?
Him, Sean Strickland, Sean O'Malley. It's going to be chaos. But no, yeah, I think Colby's a professional at the end of the day. When they tell him this is who you're fighting, he's going to fight him. So it'll be good.
Okay, and the last thing I wanted to ask you about is Paul Felder fighting next year.
I think so. We'll have to see about it, but he's been in the gym. He's riding his bike, still doing his thing, but he's been around a lot more, so I think it's going to happen.
Is there a dream fight you would like to see him in?
Jim Miller at UFC 300.
We'll see if it happens. Thank you so much for the time, Sean. Appreciate you, man, and best of luck being back in there.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.